I am moved to vote yes today on this bill. These children who find themselves in the 8 institutions that we still have at the state level are still children. They're someone's children, someone's nieces and nephews, someone's grandchildren. These institutions try to wrap as much care around them as they can. But what we know from the data is that they cannot replace a family who loves us, as the good member from the 13th shared with the example of his family. They cannot provide the job that will help that young person connect to community and feel worth and a good day's work and what it brings to their neighbors. It does not help them bridge and build the education community they need so that they can see a path forward and a future that they get to contribute to and grow over time. What we are asking is for these children not to be isolated from those communities and resources. That after they have taken the time for reflection in these institutions and had as much resource wrapped around them there, that they get to return home. That an assessment is given to them at a 60% consideration of the time that they serve, not an arbitrary number like a year connected to whatever their sentence had been originally. And let me be clear that in Washington State, we allow adults this consideration, but not these children. I would ask you, Speaker, why that would be. Why we would not have as much hope for these children to be given resources to find a path back home and find a way to thrive on the other side. And that's what this bill gives them. We have taken good care to work with the Department of Children, Youth, and Families so that we, for the first time in a long time, address that assessment tool to make sure that it has the equity lens and the best research around brain development and other considerations so that we get it right every time this is considered. Our criminal justice system for too long has looked at everyone as a number or the infraction that brought them before the bench instead of a whole human being with a whole family and community. And we have this opportunity to change that and to look at each individual case and look at that young person and say, what do you need and how do we help you transition back home to get it? And with electronic monitoring, we also make sure that we know where they are so that we can access them when they need those resources as they come back home. So I thank you for your consideration of a yes vote along with me.